If you are watching this as a recording, good morning. It is our Monday live meeting. I try to have this on Monday morning sometime between 9 and 9:15, and we usually end around 10 a.m. So please come and join us. If you will give me your name in your comment, I will call you by name, which I love to do, and I get to know you that way. And I am here to answer any and all questions that you have regarding the Flylady system and my teaching of the Flylady system. So please tell me if you're online, and I welcome you this morning. Make sure you're in live chat, not top chat if you are live with me today. And good morning to Susie Q. Happy Monday, Susie Q. Gaynor Lloyd from the UK is here. Thank you for joining us, Gaynor. So happy to have you. Who else is on here? There y'all are jumping on. Amy West, good morning. Amy, Mary Sellers, roll tide, and good morning, Mary Sellers. Mimi Chapman, one of my 20 percenters in my membership group. Good morning, Mimi. Did you say something else, Mimi? Let's see, from New Jersey. Impossible Monique, good morning, beautiful. I missed you. Happy belated birthday. Well, thank you. That was July 26th. Thank you very much, Monique. Connie is here. Connie says, good morning. That's Connie Staub Miller. Mr. B is on here. Happy Monday, everyone. Mr. B. Ernestine Frame, one of my 20 percenters from my membership group, is here. Good morning from Kansas, Ernestine. Lisa Chapman, another member of my membership group, 20 percenter. Good morning, Lisa. Rafaela K, hello from Austria. Hello, Rafaela. Rafaela, are you new? I know I have Austrian members on here, or subs, but I don't, and if I'm wrong, I apologize, but I don't remember seeing your name before, Rafaela. If you're new, please let us know so we can welcome you. Let's see, Vegan Mama is here, Angela and Elena in Michigan. Hi, Elena. Debbie Heckle is here. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Thank you, Debbie. Impossible Monique says, I'm still a Patreon member. I love it. Yes. Margaret Rose is here. Hi, everyone. Hey, Margaret. Micah People is here. Hello, Micah. How are you feeling? Amy Shamblin is here. Hello, Amy. JL is here from Southern Alabama. Hiya, hiya. Thumbs up. Good morning, JL. Vivian McWilliam is here. Good morning. Let's have a productive day. Absolutely. Praying hands. Tony Rose, one of my 20 percenters, one of my members. Good morning. This is Tony Rose visiting Dinosaur Museum in Alberta, Canada. Oh, how fun. Grace Mann is here. Good morning, Kat. Hi, Grace. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Lita is here, one of my 20 percenters in my membership group. Good morning, Lita. Irene Hartwig is here from beautiful Manitoba, Canada. Good morning, Irene. She says, good morning to Kat and Mr. B. Amy Shamlin says, I'm getting rid of a lot. I keep calling the donation truck. I still have a ways to go. Yes, Amy, so proud of you. All right, so please continue to introduce yourself. I'd love to talk to you and say hello. And then as you have questions, please put those on so we can answer those questions or focus on those or investigate those or share your concerns or whatever it is that you have going on. Let me put this back a little bit. There we go. Tony says, ooh, it's flying in now. Rocky Mountain parks are spectacular. Canadians are so polite. Yes, they are, and their country is beautiful. Rosie, good afternoon from Ireland. Hello, Rosie. Top of the afternoon to you. I don't know if you say that. Micah said, doing good. Got some rest last week, much needed. Got the car seat, bassinet, and baby clothes all ready. Going to get my bag and baby bag ready today. Yes. How many more weeks do you have typically for you? Mimi said, I have 10 boxes and 3 bags of giveaway that will be picked up on the 31st. Yay. Yes, Mimi, so proud of you. Rafaela said, I found your channel maybe a month ago. I love your videos. One of the best things that ever happened to me. Oh, Rafaela, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. That is actually my love language. Words of what is it? Words of confirmation, words of encouragement. Thank you. Words of encouragement is my love language. So that makes me feel so encouraged to know that it means a lot to you because, you know, I put a lot of effort in and I want to make sure that you girls are really getting something from it. Micah said 2 or 3 max. 2 or 3 weeks max. That's what I'm thinking you mean. I don't know if I ask you weeks or days, but I'm thinking you mean weeks. JL says, well, way to go, Micah. Okay. Affirmation, encouragement. That's it. Thank you very much, everyone. Weeks. Okay. Casey Lorraine, one of my 20 percenters in my membership group. I'm here. Gonna listen while I drive on our way to take our kiddos to the doctor. Excellent. So happy to have you with us, Casey. All right. Hope your kiddos are okay, and it's just a general checkup. Let me get a sip of water this morning. Pardon me?
Gosh, I know.
You said something.
Mm-hmm.
You talking to yourself over there?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll do that
Diana
sometime.
Cox. Hi, Kat. Hi, Diana. May I ask, where are your glasses? These are contacts. I've gone back to contacts. I have 3 pairs of glasses I have to keep up with. Regulars for progressive, reader, computer glasses for here, and then sunglasses that are bifocals. So now I just have my look at my new sunglasses, y'all. Aren't these cute? I love them. So those are my new sunglasses. They are not prescription. I will wear my glasses from time to time, so I hope you don't mind. But these are my real heavy eyelids. I don't care. It's just so much more convenient to not have to put my glasses off and on. Even though after 2 years, they still end up with little scratches and things on them, and I can't get them clean. All right. Diana Cox. Hi, Kat. Hi, Diana. Amy Shamblin, I just heard from another YouTuber that put it this way. Our clutter is like a highway or freeway. If we trip on things, it's like clutter on the highway, a dead car. The channel is the Minimal Mom. Oh yeah, she's good. Donna Hayes, happy Monday, Kat and Mr. B from Highland, Utah. So beautiful, Donna. Love it. Thank you for your wisdom and daily motivation. You are very welcome. Tony Rose says, cool. I guess she's talking about my contacts. And by the way, just as an FYI, for all the years that I've worn contacts, and I have worn them off and on for many, many years, I wear monovision. So this eye is my up close eye, and this eye is my far away eye. And somehow your brain just fixes it so you can see. So I can see. Ooh, I can see I didn't put my ring on. Forgot to do that. No earrings, no ring. My watch is on. That's it. My Fitbit. Forgot to put my jewelry on. I looked at it. I thought I put it on. Oh well, sidetracked. Something got my attention. Okay, ready for questions, comments, and concerns? Please put them out here so we can discuss them this morning. I will share some interesting things that my sister shared with me. I cannot, unfortunately, remember the name of the YouTuber, but she is, and if Marty's on here, maybe she can tell us. She's a, what do you call it? I'll tell you in a minute. I got some things that popped on. I got to do this. Mimi Chapman said, this is my favorite channel. I do watch a few others, though. I watch others. It's okay. You're not breaking the law or committing a sin. You can certainly go watch others. Just lovely, JL. Me too. And baby girl has split vision like yours. Yes, your baby girl does? That's amazing. Okay, so what was I saying? Help me remember. I was saying something.
About a channel that Marty told you.
Oh yeah, about a channel. An interior designer / I think she's a programmer, computer programmer person. Gave some really cool things this week, and I was really impressed by what she said, and I think it would be really helpful for you to know what she said, so I'm going to tell you. I'm going to read these two notes first. Tony said, thank you for all you do to keep us on the right track. Got to go exploring. Bye, Tony. Explore. All right, so she said, you know how when you declutter something and it still doesn't look right, it's still not visually appealing, and it may look like you have too much, but you need those things that you have out there? She said to corral them. In other words, get a little flat tray and put them on the tray. And when you have them together, it's like one set instead of many things, and it is more visually pleasing to the eye. So if you have like a set of perfumes that you leave out, put them on a little tray, or just anything. You just put it in a little tray. Or for example, when you walk in your home, if that's the place you normally, oh, this is another thing she said, Look at your patterns and see where you normally drop things, and then create a situation so that you're not making it hard on yourself or others to put those things away. For example, if everybody drops their coats by the front door, put hooks by the front door. If everybody kicks their shoes off at the front door, put a basket for their shoes. Now, these are things I've said, but the reason for it makes more sense, because that way they don't have to learn a new place. It's their habit to leave it there, so now you and your family will hang them there or place them there. Or if you drop your keys and your wallet and whatever else on the table by the front door, put a little bowl there, a little dish, a little basket. That is going to make it more visually appealing. It's also going to corral it, and it will always be there. That's where they go. Okay, isn't that cool? I loved that. What else did she say? She also said many things that I say, like, if you have clutter everywhere and you've worked really hard to put your clutter away, then you've got too much stuff. But one thing she did, you know how I talk about hidden clutter, and you have to declutter the hidden spaces first so you can make room for the things? I still go with that. But she said not to have too many open shelves, because open shelves are hard to make pretty if you're using real things that you use every day are going on those shelves. Occasionally, she said, in the kitchen, you might want one glass shelf to kind of break up the monotony of a lot of shelves, but that needs to be like a stack of plates or a set of glasses, something that looks nice in there. But open shelves in your room, and you've got electronics on them and all that stuff, it doesn't look good. It's better to have some doors, have some closed shelving. So if you've got a lot of open shelving for your books, maybe your books never look good, or you've got electronics or things like that, it's a good idea to change that to closed shelving if you can. So if you're thinking about getting open shelving and you have closed shelving, count yourself lucky and go with the closed shelving. All right, aren't those good tips? I just love that. I just thought those were great tips, and they really blend really perfectly with what I've been teaching you. Sometimes I teach you things and I don't know why, why, and that's the why behind it, because she is an interior designer. I am far from that. Let's see, who is this? Good. So I got that, talking about that from Amy, who talked about the person who said the highway. Let's see, here we are. Bamari CM. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Bamari, or Bamari. I think it's Bamari, but I may be wrong. Help me. I am doing well with the home front thanks to Flylady Kat, but I cannot manage my work well. Always too much to do. Forgetting tasks. Any suggestions? Absolutely. Number one, you need a planner. You need to write in your planner, and you need to refer to your planner all day long. If you're saying you are missing, if you say that you are missing work, cannot manage my work well, are you talking about your home, keeping your home tidy, or are you talking about an actual job? Because that's a whole different scenario. So answer that question for me, and then I'll go forward with that answer. Dickie Talmadge from beautiful Santa Paula, California. Good morning, Dickie. Mwah, to me and Mr. B. And John, say hey to John. Debbie Ernst, one of my 20 percenters in my membership group. Good morning, Debbie. Katrina Simmons. Good morning, Kat, and everyone else. My morning routine has been done, but I need to clean my tub and do my weekly home blessing. My daughter has a stomach bug, but it will get done. Absolutely. I'm sorry your daughter has a stomach bug. That can be a real challenge for us mommies, right? But you'll get it done. And today is weekly home blessing hour. We talk about that every week. Your video is on that this morning on Patreon. So we want to get those things done. I will address that in a minute. We'll review it for those that are new. And then know that this is the day we do that if we are stay-at-home homemakers, at-home homemakers. If you're a payroll homemaker, I'd like you to get that done Saturday morning. It's going to make such a difference in your life. JL says, planners are the best to brain dump. Write it down. Absolutely. She's in her apron planner is the best. It is, and that's what this is. That's what this is. This is the last of my August semester, my summer semester. This is my fall winter semester. These are 4 months long. and love them. Absolutely designed for us. Absolutely designed for us who are easily sidetracked. Okay. And you can, Larry will put the link up, but it's at she'sinherapron.com. Susie Q, great tips. I would love to check her channel out. Hopefully you or Marty remember the channel name before you end this live. I won't remember her name, and if Marty comes on, she might. And I can tell you that she talks about a whole bunch of different stuff, not just that, but that one video was super good, super good. But Mary says job work. Okay, but Mary, I'm going to say that you need to have a plan for working at home and working at your job. You want to separate those two things. You can't combine them. So some people work at home and they try to combine their work. You need to absolutely have a hard beginning and a hard stop for work, and a hard beginning and a hard stop for home. So when you're planning in your planner, I'll show you an example. Do I have an example in here? Because sometimes I don't write it in here because I don't need to for me personally, because I know how to do it, but I'll show you where I have it. What I do in a single planner, but I have two planners, okay? All right. Yeah, here's an example. This is the planner. This is half of a week, right? And so at the top, I have live, and then I have work, or calls. It says calls till right about here. Here is calls, membership, and more calls. This is when I was still working on Wednesday. No, that's Tuesday. That's when I did my memberships all kind of places. Right here, it just says work. Now I have Wednesday free, but anyway, work. So you can see I have time to do things before and after, and that's where I would plan those things. Now, I don't write those things specifically down because I've been doing this for years and years and years and years, but I will tell you, let me find one where I have written it down and given you guys an example. Probably up here in the front. Yeah. Pardon me. I just kind of write. Here's an example. I didn't finish it. I didn't write everything down. But normally, if you have this, I would have you put your routines in here. Morning routines and evening routines. I didn't because this is my personal planner. But you see work. And then I have book club. I have a book club that I join. And then I had a live at night that night. I don't know why. That was a long time ago. And then for my zone, I put zone 4. Master bedroom, and I named 4 things that I was going to do in that. So when you're working from home or working in an office, you're probably not going to have a lot of time to do everything but your routines during the week. So routines would be your morning routine, maybe some laundry, paper routine, after dinner routine, before bed routine, and clutter stops. That's all you can do while you're on a work day. If your work day is like 6 to 8 hours long or longer. If you are off on 2 days a week, and the classic is Saturday, Sunday, then Saturday morning when you get up, you're going to do your routine, and then you're going to follow that with 1 hour of zone work, and then 1 hour of weekly home blessing hour. And then the rest is enjoy your family day and finish your routines. You have routines every day, but you don't have routines, but you don't have basic weekly plan or zones on Sunday or Monday through Friday, except for some little basic routines, like on, hi Fatima, on Monday, Tuesday, like on Wednesday, you might do errand day. You might run errands on a Wednesday or a Thursday, or pick a day during the week that you're going to pick up your groceries or have them delivered. And then on your way to work or on your way home from work, you can pick up or do those other little things you needed to do. Get gas in the car, maybe run the car through the car wash, drop a return off from Amazon at the UPS or whatever. Those errands happen on one day of the week. That's going to save you time and gas and money. Okay, so that was the kind of a thing you could do on your way to work or on your way home from work. Another thing you could do during the week is car and purse days. Just a few minutes if you do it every week. You're just going in the car and getting anything out that doesn't belong there. Empty water bottles, sippy cups, blankets, toys. And you're gathering them up and promising yourself that's not going to happen again, and making every effort to prevent that from happening going forward. And you might need to shake the mats. You're not cleaning the car, deep cleaning. You're just getting things out of it so you feel better about it. Okay, so that can happen during your lunch hour. It can happen on the way in the driveway before you go to work, or in the driveway when you come home from work. The other things that we do, so that's 2 of the basic weekly plan things. Saturday and Sunday, your family fun day, renew your spirit. Weekly home blessing happens Saturday morning. That's a basic weekly plan. Planning and desk day happens Sunday afternoon. You need about 2 good solid hours to do 4 parts of planning and desk day. Part 1 is food, where you're checking the refrigerator, you're cleaning it out a little. You're not cleaning the refrigerator, just wiping it, rearranging it, throwing the things out that died, making a plan of what you've run out of, making a plan of what you've still got in there you need to use, and then finance, looking at your planner. Now, I keep my budget in my planner because this has a budget area in it. So I keep every month I plan for my budget. And so you can check your budget and see, this is a long view of my budget. So you can say, how am I doing on groceries? You know, I've allowed myself, I don't know how much you've allowed. I'm just going to say $1,000 for groceries. That's $250 a week. This week I spent $320. Uh-oh, I'm $70 over. I'm going to have to be more frugal next week because I want to stay in budget. How am I doing for everything else? Personal spending, date night. Was the light bill the same as I thought it would be? And so you're actually, as each week, you're paying bills, checking bills that have been paid, if you have automatic pay, those kinds of things. So finance, paying anything. And then your inbox is the 3rd section. That inbox, every day when you get the mail, anything that's not trash that needs action goes in the inbox. Any creations that your children have made that's not trash and needs action goes in the inbox. So on the day you handle your inbox, you can sort and save what needs to be saved of your children's things, or hang them in their room, or whatever you're going to do. Don't save everything. Your kids won't want it, and it's going to take up way too much room. Secondly, you're going to file anything that really requires filing. Your file is not a dump for what you don't know what to do with, things you don't know what to do with. You have to truly need to file them. Pay bills if any bills have come in. What else? Call anybody you need to call, and put anything in your planner that needs to be put in your planner, maybe a reminder of a dentist appointment or something. If you can't call them on the weekend, then put it in your planner to call them on your lunch hour. Your lunch hour is not work time, it's personal time. So you can do it on your lunch hour, okay? All right, so that's how you keep up with work. You have to really be mindful and plan it out, okay? All right, let's see. Connie said, I have 1950s telephone seat, so a little table attached. It's right inside my front door, a pretty basket for our keys and masks, and the seat is home for my purse. Useful and cute. Excellent. That sounds really adorable, Connie. Mr. B has put Kimmy's planner out there. Right now you can order, I would say you would want to order, if you want to get a 4-month planner, this planner now. It starts in September, so you need to order this now. She will be coming out very shortly with her 2023. I think it's in a week or 2, so if you want to get an annual one, just keep your eyes open. Okay. A bunch of talk going on here. I'm not caught up. Let's see. Vivian. Hi, Kat. Lovely to see you live doing my weekly home blessing hour. However, always seem to go over and end up doing more like 3 hours as once I'm in the middle of it, I struggle to stop. Vivian, this is Vivian in Ireland, and she's a new mentee. So Vivian and all of you, let's go over the weekly home blessing hour, and let's know what the truth is about the weekly home blessing hour and the truth about ourselves. So here is the weekly home blessing hour. Strip your bed and wash your sheets, dry your sheets, and put them back on the bed. Don't fold them and get out other sheets. That's number 1. Then we've got 5 things left. The Mirrors in the house, all the spots on the mirrors need to be wiped off. Dusting needs to happen in the whole house. Throwing out the garbage in the little garbage cans. If you have little garbage cans like in your bathroom, in your bedroom, in your office, those need to be emptied. And your kitchen needs to be emptied daily, so it's not part of this. Then the floors, you're going to either dust mop or vacuum the floors, and we're going to mop the kitchen and the bathroom. Now I'm going to break this down for you, and I will tell you that my daughter always said, who's ADD, said, Mom, I can't get my house done, and my house is too big. I can't get that done in that amount of time. It won't work. I said, yes, it will. She said, show me. I said, I'm coming over right now. I didn't do the weekly home blessing hour, but she did it. But I stood there and watched her, and I told her, first of all, you have exactly 10 minutes for each one of those steps. Laundry takes about, what would you say, 3 minutes to strip it off your bed and get it in the washing machine. And then moving it to the dryer is another, 30 seconds. And then putting it back on your bed, maybe another 5 minutes. So it's actually less than 10 minutes total, okay? So that's one, and it's kind of passive, happening in the background. Next, we're going to clean the glass in the house. So here's what I say. When I say the whole house, I mean about 5 rooms, if it's taking you too long. So look and see, Vivian and anyone else, how long it's taking you. Time yourself for each of these things. And when 10 minutes happens, you have to stop. Okay, so get your wet rag ready and go in your bathroom and wipe all the spots off the mirror, little spots off. Maybe you have a full length mirror somewhere. Maybe the TV has some smudges on it. Maybe the sliding glass door by the handle has some. Maybe you've got some side lights by the front door where the dog meshes his nose. You know those spots that have been bugging you all week. This is not wiping down all the appliances in your kitchen. That's not what's happening. And you have exactly 10 minutes. So if you want to, you can pick 5 rooms and limit yourself to 2 minutes per room. Next is dusting. I highly recommend the fabulous feather dusters sold at flylady.net/tools. That is a great feather duster. It will last you for years and years and years. It's a great investment. You are going to pick 5 rooms and dust each one for 2 minutes. So let's pick 5 rooms. Master bedroom. Hallway. Maybe you've got the top of your stairs. Maybe you've got some vents on the ceiling. Maybe you've got some door areas, okay, hallway. Let's say guest room, living room, and then let's pick one other room. And we're going to dust for 2 minutes. Using that feather duster I found in my 1,465 square foot townhome, 2 stories, I could do the whole place in like 5 minutes, including all the vents that I passed on the way, because that feather duster is so fantastic. You don't have to move things off the dressers to dust, you just dust. I know that some of you use Swiffers. Swiffers are lovely. However, you have to move things to dust and put them back. And that takes time. The feather duster just kind of, here's your thing sitting on your dresser. The feather duster just settles down in there. And also remember, we are not deep cleaning. We are blessing. Okay, we are blessing. Then you're going to do the next 10-minute thing. And that would be emptying all the little garbage cans. So go in the bathroom and dump that out. Put a new liner in it, because that liner's probably been in there a week. Go in the office. Do you need to change that liner too? That's fine. Keep the liners in your pocket. Let's go. Boom, boom. Do you have one in the bedroom? Do you have one in the baby's room? Do you have one somewhere else? Laundry room? Empty those and reline them. That won't take you but about 10 minutes max. Probably not that long. Next, we're going to the floors. So now look at your house and pick 5 rooms. Remember again, we are not deep cleaning, we are blessing. Pick 5 rooms. So let's pick the master bedroom. Let's pick the hallway off of the bedrooms. If you have a long hallway, maybe your master is off the living room and you've got a split situation, then pick the hallway where the kids' bedrooms are, okay? Or the hall bathroom. So the hallway, one other room, like a baby's room or a guest room or an office or something like that, your living room, and if you have a dining area, or you can pick another room that you want, but you're just going to vacuum, if there's carpet, 2 minutes per room. Or if you don't have carpet, you're going to do a dust mop. Do you know what a dust mop is? If you don't, you need to find out. A dust mop is a flat mop with a fluffy head, and it pushes dust around, okay? Remember, we are not deep cleaning. We are just blessing. So if you have a combination, let's say you have a big area rug and you have a hardwood in that room, do a minute on the hardwood, do a minute on the middle of the rug, and go to the next room. I'm going to stop with an aside here. My daughter Karen, as I said, Mom, it can't happen. So we were doing it all, and she was going to town, and she was getting each thing done at least 10 minutes or under, each thing. We got to this part, the vacuuming. She had done her upstairs master bedroom. She had done her hallway. She had done, there's like a bonus room upstairs. She had done that. We came downstairs. However, I want to mention, if you have an upstairs and a downstairs, I suggest 2 vacuums. So you're not clunking a vacuum up and down the stairs. We're not doing the stairway. That's going to happen at a different time. And when you're working zone work, when you're doing your entryway, you can do the stairway. That's an aside. Okay, so we got downstairs to her living room, and she's going to town. She's doing great. I said, okay, Karen, 2 minutes. Wait, Mom, I've got to get this part right in front of the couch where the dog lies. I said, nope, 2 minutes. And I unplugged it. And she looked at me like, 2 minutes. You've got to go to, and at that time she was homeschooling, the homeschool room. That's your last room. Let's go. Mom, let's go. So she went in there and did that. And then she didn't have time to talk back, my 40-year-old daughter. She was probably 38 at the time. And then we went to hard surfaces to mop. And that is not the living room. That is not the bedrooms. That is just the kitchen and the bathrooms. You don't vacuum the kitchen or dust mop the kitchen because you sweep the kitchen every night as part of your after dinner routine. So it's going to be fairly clean. So we're going in the kitchen now. We're getting our mop. Here's mine. See, it's got a little handle on it. I've taken the bottles off of it right now. It's sitting under the sink. And then this is the head, right? So you go in the kitchen, you go and you mop. You've got 3 minutes to get it done. I can generally get my whole kitchen mopped, even when I was in my home, not in this RV. In the RV, I mopped the whole floor because it's an RV and it's 350 square feet. So I mopped the whole floor. The vacuum, I just have to vacuum edges. All right, so, and it takes me less than 3 minutes. So you do 3 minutes in the kitchen, and then, and I love this particular mop because I can flip, let me turn it around. Great. I can flip this around, so this is one side, and I can flip it over to do, oops, hang on. Here we go. I can flip it over. So I flip it over to do the bathroom, and I do for 3 minutes total, no, 2 minutes total for each bathroom. So if you have 3 bathrooms, that's another 6 minutes. If you have 2 bathrooms, it's 4 minutes. If you have 1 bathroom, it's 2 minutes, a total of 5 minutes. And I will tell you that when I did do the my home, my 1,465 square foot home, which isn't big, but I could do it in 10 minutes instead of, no, I could do it in 30 minutes instead of an hour. I will tell you, at the end of the time, you are glowing. You're having a little glow going. You're a little moist, okay? You perspire a little bit because you're getting it done. But when you're done, so when my daughter was done, she said, it looks good. I just wish I'd gotten that part in front of the couch. Next time I'm going to start there. I said, that's fine. Then she called me a little later when I went back home. She said, Mom, I cannot believe how good my house looks. I can't believe we did this in an hour. I said, I told you can do it in an hour. You just don't deep clean. So now I'm going to talk about the deep dive, which is typical of people with ADD, okay? People who are easily distractible will go deep and want to do all the things because there's something in our head that doesn't remember we have other commitments. We have other commitments. We have other things we need to do. So if you set a timer and you remember that I'm standing there ready to unplug your vacuum or your Hoover or whatever, think of me at the end of 10 minutes, you have to stop. Or 2 minutes a room, you have to stop. So I hope that helps. And now everyone knows what happens in the basic weekly plan, the weekly home blessing hour. And it's called a blessing because it's not a deep clean. When do we deep clean, you may ask? We deep clean in the zone once the clutter is gone. Let me ask you a sincere question. If your house is super cluttered, how long has it been since you've even done as much as a blessing like that? And how long has it been since you've really gotten in there and vacuumed every inch of that room, or mopped every part of that room, or wiped down the walls, or did the baseboards? It's been a long time if there's clutter. So don't think, oh, I'm not doing it perfectly. Oh my goodness, this is no way to clean my house. Right, this isn't a clean, this is a blessing. When we declutter, we declutter 15 minutes at a time, 4 times a week for at-home homemakers. And we do it for 1 hour on Saturday if you're a payroll. So you combine them all and do it 1 hour in the morning. Get it done first thing so it's behind you. That zone work. This week we are in zone 4, the master bedroom, the master closet, and if you have one, the master bathroom. You are picking 4 things to do in one of those spaces. Once it's done, you are done for the day, 15 minutes, just like the 2 minutes in the room, right? 15 minutes of decluttering. That means you have to plant your feet. You have to have your containers, a bag, a box, and a basket, or my suggestions, a bag, something for trash, a box, something for giveaway, a basket, something for collecting things that don't belong right here where I'm decluttering, okay? And then you set your timer. You make sure you've gone to the bathroom and you're not hungry and you've had something to drink, and that the kids understand that you're busy for 15 minutes. And unless someone is bleeding or something is broken and dangerous, they're not to bother you. That's rule number 1 as a mother. Okay, now you go in there and you plant your feet and you turn on your music and you start your timer and you open the drawer or you open the box or whatever, and you start decluttering. And you have to be aware that we have sentimental clutter or guilt clutter. And that would be clutter that you think, I need to keep this because Aunt Mary gave it to me. Here's your question that you really need to ask. Do I use this? Do I love this? And or do I need this for a purpose? That's what you keep. Everything else, you throw it away or give it away. Now, some things we need that are sentimental. We need to keep the letter from our grandmother that she sent us when we were 7 years old. We don't want to get rid of that. So you have a little container of a box of memento letters from your grandmother and your aunts and your mother and your daddy, but you don't have boxes and boxes because you'll never go through them. And my challenge to you is that you put that maybe by a side table in your bedroom or somewhere that you can lay on the bed and pull them out and look at them every now and then and really enjoy them. If you're not doing that, if you have sentimental clutter that's decaying in a box in a corner, it's just as well as dead. It needs to go in the trash. Kiss it goodbye and put it in the trash. You're not enjoying it. You're not appreciating it. It is ignored. It might as well be burned up and gone because it is taking valuable room from you and your family, because emotionally you have the inability to let it go. So you don't have the inability. You can let it go. You just need to think about it. If you have something that you don't like, but your Aunt Sally gave it to you, and your Aunt Sally is dead, and you really want to keep this because it reminds you of her, I would suggest you have a picture of you and Aunt Sally on your dresser, and you take this ugly bowl that you do not like, and you give it away. And if Aunt Sally was here today, here's what she'd probably say. Oh, that old thing? I can't believe you took that. I didn't have a place for it in my house, and I thought, well, maybe you might need it. But I'm glad you got rid of it, because who wants those colors in their house? Okay? And besides that, Aunt Sally, if she's in heaven, knows the truth, and it's not important. Nothing here is important like that. No thing is important. People are important. Okay? All right, so let me go back and read what you guys are saying in case I'm missing something in relation to this. But Mary says, thank you. I will do it, plan, and write everything down. Yes. Lolette Mizell. Hi, Lolette. Good morning. Raining in Louisiana. Thank you, Lord. Have a great week. Wonderful. Yarden. Good morning, Yarden. Barb. Thank you to JL. Jocelyn Groche. Is that it? Or Gross? Love your channel, Kat. Just realized it was Monday in the 9 o'clock hour and hopped on the live stream. What time is it now? Oh, we have about 8 minutes. Vivian, this is Micah. Vivian, I used to have that problem, so I started using a timer and I wrote down a list of what to do and stuck to it, just that list. No extra sweeping or mopping. I also tried room by room instead of the task. Lolette said, the feather duster is a dream come true. Nads, Sparrows and Stones. Good morning, Kat. When dusting, what are we dusting? Corners, along the floors, knickknacks, lights, heaters? I never know. I'm doing too much or too little. Limit yourself to 2 minutes a room and see how much you can get done. I start with flat surfaces, Nads, and then if you have more time, hit the vents, hit the baseboards, anything that needs at the top of the door, the pictures. I usually get everything because it's so quick, especially if you do it every week. Remember, it's not going to be shiny, right? It's got dust on it that's been on there for a while, but every week if you dust it, then you have to clean your duster. At the end of this whole hour, you have to clean your materials and put them away. So you take that duster outside and you shake the dust out of it, or roll that stick in your hand so it flies out, and then you put it up the way it's suggested in the instructions when you get it. All right, let's see. So that was Nads. Micah said, feather duster changed my life, and my 2.5-year-old son can use it and loves it to use it. Yes. Was that Nads or Nada? That was Nada. I apologize, Nada. Nada, this is Micah saying, I dust flat surfaces, and then because I have time, I go back 1 week, dust corners, the next week, baseboards, and the third vents. And that's the way it works for her. I have that mop, and I love it, that flip head mop. Vivian said, thank you, Kat and Micah. I will time myself for each task to stop going over and write each task down beforehand. Got to get over trying to do everything at once. That's right. Hi, Gots Kids. Michelle, you're late, but you tried, and that's good because you're out there on the Pacific. No, you're a mountain, but you have a lot of kids. Vivian said, embarrassing thing is I only have a small amount of house to clean, as most of it is construction site. However, I feel like I'm cleaning in a blizzard every day, as my 2-year-old and husband have a lot of mess. Sometimes it's that way, but remember, again, it's just a blessing. Like when you're in the bathroom in the morning, before I take my shower in the morning, not at night. Before I take my shower, I brush my teeth. Actually, what I do is I swish and, well, let me think. I go to the bathroom, I spray the sink, I spray the toilet, I wipe the sink, I wipe the toilet. So now the sink is clean. Now I brush my teeth. And then I get in the shower. I wash my hands in the clean sink, I brush my teeth, then I get in the shower. When I get out, I finish my morning routine. So the sink was cleaned, but I used it because guess what? That's what the sink is for. So when you straighten up and your little blizzards and your little Tasmanian devil are going through your house and messing it up, plus you're getting dust back in from the construction areas, it's okay. You've done your thing. Don't hold yourself responsible for the things that happen to it as the day goes on. Just hold yourself responsible to do a clutter stop 3 times a day. That's it. All right. Trying to finish up here. I'm going to start at the bottom and go to the top because I'm done. Pacific, got kids. Okay. Larry put the Catholic Flylady link up if you are Catholic or interested in a spiritual version of how we do the Flylady system. I am not talking about the Flylady system in detail. I'm referencing the Flylady system from a Catholic Christian perspective. If that is something that you would like to have, there are very short videos. It's $5 a month. You get 20 videos a month or more, depending on how many weekdays there are in the month, Monday through Friday. Tomorrow's is like 1.5 minutes long, but it's a powerful punch. So if that's of interest to you and you think it would help you, please join. Please come be part of that. Would love to have you. Amy Shamblin says, I know it's not about cleaning, but did you see my post about my exercising? Maybe not, but I'm going backwards. I might. Marty, do you remember the YouTuber that Kat listened to the other day? I don't think Marty's on here either. Jocelyn, hi, gross. Okay, like a grocer. Thank you, Jocelyn. Mr. B put, being personally mentored by me. Now listen to me, ladies, and listen carefully. I would love to mentor you. I am full right now. I have no spots available for this month. There are a couple of spots. There are a couple of spots maybe for financial for next month. But if you are in my Patreon group and you want to be mentored, please send me through Patreon your name and phone number, and I will call you and wait list you for the appropriate spot. And I promise I fill my wait lists before I fill new requests. So I number them. So when you come in, if you're number 1 and I fill that spot, the next person becomes number 1. And that's how it works. So the earlier the better. I have people wait listed for November at this point. I do. So
I'll get on the $5.
Yes, but you can get on to be a patron, you have to join Patreon. It's $5 a month, and you get a video every day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. All right. Let's see. Marty, I know you're on here. If you could put that link you sent me for the lady who's the interior designer, that's what they're looking for. And it's just, I looked at a lot of her other videos. I don't think that they're particularly pertinent to what we do, so don't get sidetracked. But watch that one video. It's a good video. I think I answered everything. We love the mop. Thank you, Kat and Micah. I will time myself for each task. This is Vivian. Stop going over and writing it. Okay, got to get over trying to do everything. I read that. Shoot, I'm late. I read that. Okay, I think I got everybody. Connie said, something Kat always says, if you have pets, that's a separate thing. That's true. I get my weekly home blessing done in about 45 minutes each week because I have pets. I dust mop the corners every other day. And that's true. When you have pets, your duty to your pet, when you agree to adopt a pet, please don't think your 7-year-old son is going to take care of your pet. You're going to be taking care of your pet. Sometimes even your husband is not going to be taking care of your pet. You. So remember, when you accept a pet into your home, you're responsible for their physical health, the expenses of that, walking them, which is really important for a dog to be walked, cleaning the kitty litter every day if that's what you have to do. If they shed, cleaning up their hair is not part of keeping your home clean. That's keeping your pet areas clean. Bathing them if you need to. Treating them for fleas, combing their fur, getting them shaved, whatever it is you have to do. Think of all the things you have to do. That's your responsibility for the life of that animal. Don't mix it up with taking care of your family and your home. It's a whole separate thing. Thank you for pointing that out.
You need to hurry.
I'm hurrying.
1 minute.
I know. When doing the quick 2-minute dusting, I walk in and just look for dust, not too hard to find. Going through dusting, I start from the left and go to the right, but start at the highest dust catchers. That's a good idea, Casey. I had to start enlisting the help of the kids so they stop leaving things out. Absolutely. Incorporate your children into that. Incorporate. I put extra bags in the trash can so I don't have to go anywhere. Just empty the trash and put a new liner in. Yes, put them in the bottom. Something Kat always says, that was about the pets. Okay, I think I got everything. I didn't see your exercise question. I apologize. Did you see it? Did you see it, Larry?
No, you need to go forward though.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, well you missed a bunch.
Let's see. I've got a few here at the end. Marty, it's the interior designer who talked about how to corral your stuff. I loved that. Dana, hey Dana, I used to have lots of lists and would check things off. Now it's a habit, and I always set timers to do what I had to do and stop. Now it's just a habit, and I love this Flylady system. Thank you so much, Dana. It was about how to view the clutter. Yeah, that was it. Okay. JL, bless you, fly babies and experts. Have a great week. There's the link. Marty put it on. Amy, about hula hooping with friends. Yeah, I didn't see it, Amy, but it sounds like fun and a great way to exercise. Just that one video is applicable. And see, Marty says the same thing I said. The rest of them aren't applicable, but that is a really good video for you to reinforce what I've been teaching you and learn a little bit from the interior design perspective. All right, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day. Remember that prayer changes things and that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.